Hey everybody and welcome to Vanity BVE. Right, I know this is going to be another, rant video, but look, nothing bad is happening, but, of course, something annoying happened today, and I know this sounds a bit disrespectful, but trust me, it was not nice at all, and once you hear the rest of the story, you'd probably feel a bit bad for me, or possibly in a dilemma, and however you're feeling, which I don't blame. So this story it annoys me a bit. I wouldn't say it makes me furious, but it annoys me. Um, I don't know whether to call this a mini rant video or just a bit, complaint or something. But today I have been banished to the floor. Now I'm not saying I've been hit to the floor, been beaten up. I've been banished because I've had no seats. I've had to sit on the floor. I'll get to that now. I'll tell the whole story. So, every evening, I do this every evening, of course, everybody does it. Like everyone else, after college, I get the train home, just like I get the train to college every morning at 7:24. But in the evening times, I go home a bit earlier, just so I can go to bed a bit earlier. I get the train at 3:53, which is when the train arrives, and I get the train right home. I was getting the train home. As usual, I go to Central Station, which is down the road from college. I just walk down the street and there it is. I just go down there and go on the platform, catch the train. I was doing that as usual. So normally I go into the waiting room, just sit there and play on my phone for a bit. If there's data, of course, but because there's not enough space for games. When I didn't have data, I'd listen to music and look out the window just for half an hour. Well, yeah. But I'm lucky. I'm either have data and watch YouTube and watch my favourite YouTubers like Callum's Corner and Charmix and whatnot. I don't mind. That's what I usually do. But today has been different. I did not get good comfort because as soon as I put my ticket through the machine and went down the stairs and hoping for a good waiting room, which was bloody cold outside. I was freezing on the way home, despite getting good, healthy energy and walking fast just to get pace, to produce body heat, just so I have enough warmth if I just in case. Of course, I was not lucky when I got to the station. As soon as I walked down the stairs, I thought everything was okay. So I peeped through the window of the waiting room, and I peeped through like this. Just look. I peeped through the window to see if there's any room, like usual. Well, to be honest, unfortunately, the whole waiting room was packed. So I thought, I didn't care. There's probably other seats available. So I was okay. I thought, everything's fine. There's more seats. So I looked. I walked down the platform looking for seats. I was just looking for seats. People. The whole seat was taken, and apparently, there's. Guess who stole the seats? Guess. No, I shouldn't say. But look, all the seats. I looked from seat to seat. All of them were taken over. The majority of the people who had the seats were boomers. Walking past the seats going, boomers, 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 boomer this, boomer that, boomer everything. It's just a land. I don't have disrespect for old people, but just boomer land at the station. There's just seats were taken, and I was just getting worried. I thought, where on earth I'm going to sit? I don't want to stand up in the cold like a peasant for a long time. I don't deserve this. I'm not superior. I deserve respect from everybody as well as I respect them. It's just the way you say thank you. But what irritates me at the moment I do get irritated, bit that triggers me a bit is I finally saw the space. There was just two old people on the bench. There was a bench available, and I thought, haha, great, found a space, I can sit down there. Then as I walked close to it, these, yeah, you can say again, boomers, two old ladies, walked over to it and sat there. And I was just so close to it. Do you hate it when that happens? When you're in busy public and it's so packed and you want to sit down and these stupid idiots take the place. You have nowhere to sit but stand up. That really annoyed me. I was irritated. I went, oh, for fuck's sake! I was cross. I wasn't cross at them. I didn't decide to go. Oi, get off my seat! I want to sit there. I didn't do that because I was rude. Only an idiot would do that. If I saw anyone do that, I'd have a great big go at them. Anyway, so they took the seat and I was annoyed. And I looked down there and I saw these two kids just sitting down on the floor. Just one at the station, you get on the platform. The station design, every station building has a pillar, a steel pillar, and there was one just in the middle of the station holding the roof up. Is the way it's constructed. Well, it's the way the whole station canopy was constructed. There's a pillar holding it. There's one at the front and the end of the platform. There's one on the middle of the platform holding the support. There was two pillars, two support pillars, holding the building up, the canopy, and there's two kids sitting in front of it, sitting down on it, sitting in front of it because there's no space. Everyone else was standing up. So I thought, that's a good idea. I'll just find the post and sit next to it. And I found steps and I thought I'll sit there. Nah. I'll be obstructing the door. I'll get into trouble possibly. My guard in my only office. So I saw the next pillar along the platform. At this rate, the pillar that I was going to sit at was right at the end of the station. At least I know I was lucky. So the pillar was right at the end of the station. So I sat down there, and I thought everything was all safe. I got a place to sit down. But actually, it was not as comfortable as sitting on a bench or in the waiting room. The place was dirty and it was nasty. I sat against the pillar sitting on bird shit. I was cold, my arse was pounding because of how hard the ground was. I was sitting there, my legs spread. I didn't mind my legs spreading, I was just all comfortable. I never going to let my nuts breathe. Because I'm squenched together in the waiting. I didn't mind the waiting room, it was just too warm. It was just very warm and comfortable. But I'd like to get my, meat and veg, get a bit of air for once, like all men do. That was basically what I felt grateful for. The rest was not good. I had to spend there for at least 13 minutes, 15, 16 minutes, with a sore bloody arse, because I was sitting down on the ground for so long, because of the hard ground, and my trousers were dirty because they were smothered in bird crap, and I had to wash my hands in the train bathroom because of all of it, and I had to do it quickly, apparently, because I don't want to get germs everywhere, and I was disgusted by it. So I spent most of the time on my phone. I was too distracted. I was shivering. My bum was hurting. I was really, I was feeling disgusted. It was not nice. I was annoyed. I knew. I don't know whose fault it was, but I was just annoyed because I don't know, but I was just irritated because all the people have taken the space. Jesus, I don't know. It's just these things irritate me and everyone else. That I know that I do like old people, but us young people should respect them, and we do. But what I think should happen. We respect the old people and helping them. The old people should respect us in return. That's being nice, helping each other out. That's how people should respect each other. That's actually the real, synonym for respect. Respect is doing things for others no matter what. Helping out your superiors one by one, doing what they do and doing what you do. It's a way of helping out. That's what old people and young people should do. Us young people help them. We help them live. And the old people help us too. They teach us advice, and we carry on, being proud. And thanks to them, we're the nicest people we've ever met. My granddad and grandmother, they taught me loads, and I'm the nicest person you'll ever meet. And that's all thanks to them. But yeah, at the station, it was a different story. I wasn't, bad, but I was a bit, I wished one gave up a seat for me, and I'm not a superior person. I'm not a pompous person who's always boasting, like needing to, I don't mind. I feel like I just deserve comfort, to be honest. I'm just one of those people who just want comfort for once, just once. But yeah, well, I don't know, but these things happen. Well, hopefully tomorrow morning. Well, actually tomorrow evening, because that's when it gets the busiest. Hopefully tomorrow evening, well, I forgot the last bit. Anyway, the train arrived. Luckily, the train, there was 4 carriages. The first carriage was at the very back of the train. I was lucky. I had comfortable seats. No one stole it. To be quite fair, surprisingly, it was kind of, there's people on there, but it wasn't that much packed at the very back, and I was a bit concerned about it being really, really, squashed. And yeah, as soon as I got on the train, I had to go to the bathroom. There's to wash up all the, fecal matter off of my hands, because when I had to go sit on the floor, I had to touch the floor to kneel myself down to help me support, so I didn't, fall on my back accidentally, like everybody does. So I accidentally had my hands on fecal matter. It was not nice. I'll explain it many times, but I felt disgusted by it. I don't want to spread germs, so I soon went to the train bathroom, which was in the middle of the carriage, and I soon washed my hands and returned and had a nice journey home. Nothing bad happened after that. I finally got to have a nice journey home, seat all to myself, played on my phone, watched some Charmix, listened to some Moby and Arm for Sleep, and a bit of the Foo Fighters. Everything was nice once again. Though I couldn't stop feeling a bit annoyed after that. I had a good journey home. It was fair. I knew that these things happen once. It's not a mistake. Not a mistake, but and yeah. So guys, if you ever have an annoying experience, my advice is that, these things happen only occasional. Even if it does happen again, just remember that, these things just only happen on occasions. It's just something in life. It's just, you get those things in life that will give you a bit of a kick up the arse, and it'll be a bit of a bother. Happened to me loads of times, happened to a lot of friends, myself, it was never good, but we learn. So yeah, so yeah. Also, guys, once I upload this video, I'll possibly be uploading another video, exclusive video. It'll be me talking about the future of this channel, because for a while now, even though I've uploaded videos such as me ranting about the LGBT, no, not LGBT, that sounds a bit wrong. Even though there's been videos of me, ranting about stuff, with people like emos and environmental activists being spasmoids and been a bit lazy, and same thing with emos and LGBT people being rebellion against the superiors, even though some of them, like, the LGBT people not liking straight people in return, and emos hating normal people, those kind of things, those similar rants. Yeah, even those videos and those videos where I was thinking about the apology to Xander and so on. Those recent videos, I uploaded those videos so I felt like doing it, and whilst I was doing that, I'll explain in a new video when I've uploaded this, but I'll explain. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please, with your opinions. Like if you have an opinion, like or dislike, it's your honest opinion. Just do what you want. And yeah, comment down below if you feel like it, or you can share it to a friend on. You can share it on Facebook or what site you use. It is showing in the bottom. Share it to a friend if you think he, she, or they like it. And yeah, we'll possibly see you guys in the next video. And yeah, we'll stay tuned for the next one. I hope you guys have a nice evening. And yeah, see you soon, guys. And peace.